Welcome back to Aether Race. This is week 91, day 3. Alright, defense front, we got another failure. So far this week has been very bad. Like not a single win or nothing. I mean, we only killed one unit so far all this week. So let's take a look at this one. And it's a biker. A bike team. The bikes. No. Off. Alright. Peony. Just Peony. Base Peony. Air. Smite Disengard. Brave Lucina. Just Coco Refine. Shove. Double Drive Res. And Def Res Link. +1/+3 bike with DC and OC attacks more QR. Like, bikes don't change very much. This is pretty much what most bikes run. Maybe they'll have null follow-up instead of null C. It's not too much of a difference. And Mela with double Fortress Def for 57 defense. Yeah, show me a dancer with that much def. Smite and Bonfire. And for those who didn't know, my Sothis is now +6. So, yay Sothis. Yeah, everybody's getting hit by sabotage attacks, so all their attacks down. So set up your bike and get ready. So there goes Bernie. Thanks to harsh commands, she actually does a fair bit of damage.
Sorry. I will defeat
Just
you.
not enough to take out this bike. And of course there's no dance because Mela. So once again, get the bike some buffs. And there goes Sothis. Maybe Sothis should be running the Hardy Bearing. Now that she's a lot stronger.
Revenge, it lives.
Only 10 damage.
Thanks to all.
And there goes my Sothis. There goes Erica.
Yeah. Thanks to all.
Yeah, just standard bike stuff.
It ends here.
Ball tower and take out my Lina in one hit. And then just split your forces to go for the Aether. And Yune is being annoying as usual, making sure. So here they should have baited out Yune with Mela or something. Because they lose that Aether. So they were able to get one Aether, but they weren't able to get them both. So yeah, maybe I should change Hardy Bearing to Sothis. And I don't know, give Birdie more attack and speed. I mean, Lilina's already running Swiss Sparrow, so I guess you could run Mirror Strike for more speed. Or Sturdy Blow for attack and defense. Who knows? But yeah, let's get on today's matches. I already went through all my teams, so we're not gonna be running the wrong Fjorn set. With this set, we would have won that match because of no follow-up, means we would have doubled that Legendary Julia, which was the one that caused us to lose. But yeah, let's get started. We have Mako plus his Lin. I approve. I approve anyone who builds Lins. I do not approve of this map layout because it's terrible. I do need something to take out Surtur. Let's see. Do we go with a Hrid for this one? We don't have... Sotis has to be killed by range, and then Bramimon, we can stop his follow-up attack if we debuff him, which we should be. So let's go through their team first. Ninian, Triangle of Death, Wings of Mercy, Fortified Dragons, Earth Dance. So Fortified Dragons for Sotis only. Sotis, base kit with attack speed 1. Lin, Mumbo base kit, Vantage. And then Bramimon with his Brazen Attack Rest 1. So technically Hrid is low as all hell, so Hrid is not gonna be able to outspeed that Bramimon, but we do prevent follow-ups, so should be Lin attacks, Bramimon attacks, and then Sotis attacks. There's not infantry pulse, so we should be able to do it with this team, just, you know, to have something fun to do. Which one is the real one is gonna be the problem, because Hrid is not a Vantage unit, so.
May the land be bountiful.
Right. You have drawback. We don't need to stop you on turn 1, so we can break this, go straight with Hrid for the Bolt Tower, and then draw you back with Lin, which will be out of any range, and we'll be back. Well, we won't be back on healing status. At least not for Hrid. So I guess we can do it with Guntra. That's just the same. Go, have her go here, reposition her. It really is all the same, like which one I sent out. Okay, debuffs. Everybody has debuffs. Well, Guntra doesn't have debuffs. But
What can I do?
yep,
Understood. Ready.
not surprised.
I bestow my blessing.
Maybe this way.
Alright, so as long as you guys have debuffs, we can go in for the kill.
Of course. What next? Goodness.
We can destroy this,
Waiting for orders.
take out Lin, debuff everyone. We're gonna get hit by Sotis and it's gonna hurt, but we should be okay.
It will be done.
Good morning.
Give him a little bit more buffs,
Death's caress.
and we'll move over here.
Like this.
Alright, there goes Ninian.
I'm putting it all into this one.
I think that was Light Breath, which is perfect because of the panic.
Ha! Ice upon you.
There. take a hit of your own medicine. Alright, so
I bestow my blessing.
Understood.
Of course.
okay, so we can one-shot Sotes, and we know this is not the real trap because, well, we already procced the real trap. Thanks to Lightning Breath for the buffs, Light Breath for all the buffs that they got, mean they got turned into debuffs, meaning Guntra got to do Guntra stuff. Now their Guntra is debuff, so we can also do the same thing to her. Alright, so 43.
What next?
They don't actually have any debuffs of any kind, like just that.
Waiting
But
for orders.
Hrid is so slow that
Maybe
he doesn't take any damage from it.
Ready.
Alright, so from here on we need to move on to take
It will be done.
Aether.
Waiting for orders.
No. If I do that, then I will be debuffed because you'll hit me with Rest Ploy and Death Ploy, so
What next?
I guess we can wait. We do have enough turns. I guess I should have destroyed
Yes. What can I do?
that. It's really no way for you to attack,
I
so
bestow my blessing. Like this.
The glimmer of life. Maybe this way. Of course.
take a Euron Gundra. This is turn 4. Unfortunately, even with the new update, like this phone is not
Waiting for
the
orders.
ones that are able to take advantage of the new screen features that they give you. All right.
Goodness.
What next?
Good morning.
Waiting for orders.
I bestow my blessing.
Death's caress.
And you have how much speed? 10. So we should be able to double you through Weary Fighter. See? All right. So let's
Of
just
course.
get rid of this.
Ready. What can I do?
We can't get rid of it.
Waiting for
Oh, well.
orders.
Bye bye, Surdo.
Sa- Yeah!
And that's it. We got to have fun by using Hrid and Guntra. But I do approve of this lane. I approve anyone who merges their lanes. Alright. Just outside of top 10,000, but that's all it is. Nothing new came in. We can summon because there's daily summoning banners, so let's do that. We'll go red, of course. A chance at a Carla or Fear. Fear is not bad, I guess, but I would like Carla since I don't have her. But it just Tarja or Sadia. and that is all there is. So if you want to summon this Hero Fest, there's still 2 days, and if you saw my summoning video, it is a good banner to summon, like a really good banner to summon. Especially the fact that it's bugged makes it even better to summon, because this is probably one of those times that you want to get pity broken by Gen 1, Gen 2 units, just so you can guarantee to get the Hero Fest unit and 2-for-1 deal. There's only 10 hours left for you to get your spur, so get spurred if that's what you want. And that's pretty much it. Don't think there's anything on the news front. Well, no, actually there is something on the news front, because we got the update. So the weapons, I don't actually have all the units. I did 5-star one of them, which was the one I was most interested on. So let's take a look at that one. So I 5-starred Setsuna and gave her Setsuna's Yumi. So they went a completely different way with her weapon. Like, they didn't go with the Brave Bow for Quatsuna. They didn't go with the Assassin's Bow, which is what she comes, or the Guard Bow, which is what Assassin's Bow upgraded. So they went a completely different way with her. So effective against flyer, it's a bow. And if foe uses bow, dagger, magic, or staff, so basically if foe attacks from range, grants +4 to all stats during combat, which is pretty good. She has really good speed. Her attack is, you can do something with it. Her defenses aren't that strong, but +4 doesn't hurt. And then if a bonus activate unit grants attack +5 and neutralizes unit's penalty to attack speed during combat. So that is also really good, because any buff, say she has like a +6 to attack, that means she's actually getting +15 to that attack, and neutralizes penalties to attack and speed during combat, which means if you had like a chill attack on you, well, you neutralize that, or chill speed on you, neutralize that. Now it doesn't get rid of your def and res
I'm in a pit.
debuffs,
no,
but
no.
hey,
Not now.
it just makes her very offensive,
find me.
and it gives her a little bit of defense as well. But yeah, this is pretty much gives her +9 attack and speed in combat. So a good set for her would be like running No Follow Up, Flashing Blade 4, any kind of C skill that you need, and like once we get it, which attacks speed solo, or maybe even if you want to fix her defenses, you can run Def Res solo once that becomes available. So right now we only have speed res solo, so you can run that as well. Other units that got a weapon refine are Shido. And with Shido, it's a weapon refine, I guess. It's not that great. They could have done better with it. But yeah, so Shido's refine is if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grant attack def +5 to unit and neutralize units penalty to combat, which I believe this is Karokojo. This is actually, I believe that this is the exact wording for Karokojo. So it's like the symbol shows like the form skill, similar to a form skill, but yeah, I don't know, it just gives a little more attack and defense, so he can get up to +9 attack and defense on enemy phase, but he's still just locked completely to enemy phase. I don't know, I would have preferred they gave him like a breath skill or something like that. But yeah, So let's see. Carol Cudgel is, if units went into space of an ally, grants attack def +5 to unit and neutralizes penalties to attack def during combat, which is literally the same thing. So yeah, see, he literally got a Carol Cudgel refined to his weapon, which that makes him the second unit to do it because didn't draw get the same thing. So yeah, the third unit that we're gonna look at is this one. I don't have him with 5 stars. Legion. So Legion got a really cool weapon with the Sneering Axe, which is inflicts penalty on foes, attack, speed, def, and rest during combat, equal to current bonuses on each of foes' stats times 2. Example, if foe has +7 bonus attack, inflicts -14 attack for a net penalty of -7. So if this kind of sounds familiar, it's because it's very similar but completely opposite to Fallen Ike's weapon. So while Fallen Ike is whatever debuff he has on himself, he doubles it as a positive buff. So -7 becomes +14 for a net gain of +7. Legion does the opposite to you. So he debuffs you for your buffs. And I believe his refine is Legion's Axe. So the panic, his refine I think is Panic Ploy or Panic Smoke, which is kind of like what he already had as Legion's Axe. So I believe that's why his refine is Legion's Axe into the Sneering Axe, but his base weapon is very good. Being able to debuff buff units, so the more buff they have, the more debuffs they actually have, is pretty much insane. So he could kind of counter Brave Ike. Legendary Ike. No, Fallen Ike. Fallen Ike. So say Fallen Ike just has a -7. He has a chill attack, right? So, and he has a +7 attack buff. So technically he will get the -7 from chill, will turn into a +14 for a total of +7, and +7 with the +7 he already had will make it a +14. But Legion will say, okay, so you have that +7 attack. I'm going to turn that +7 into a -14 for a total net gain of -7, which means I will only actually get like +7 attack. I believe. Either that or he gets nothing. No, that means I gets nothing. So kind of like neutralizing Fallen Ike, but is very specific and it requires Ike to have a buff, because if Ike doesn't have buffs, then you can do that to him. So Ike still gets a +7, whatever. All in all, it is a really good weapon. It could be used on an AR defense team. So just buff Legion, having him as a rally trap, and then having go attack whatever the enemy is. If they have all their buffs on them, then you're gonna turn all those buffs into debuffs. So yeah, really good weapon. And who was the other one that got a refine? Oh yeah, Cecilia. So Cecilia got a just a Raven Tome. So Tome of Order is a Raven Tome that is effective against flying though. So it is a slightly better than just a regular Raven Tome. And she got Triangle Adept as her refine. So she has a effective against flying, Triangle Adept, Raven Tome, which is, I guess, is pretty good. I mean, it's not terrible. You can use her on what you've been using here already, a cab line anyway. And it just gives her utility. Good against blues, good against colorless, and good against flyers. So she will completely destroy an air if an air was trying to tank her, just because of the colorless advantage, the triangular weapon advantage, and the effective against flying advantage. So she will completely destroy any air that gets in her way. And that gives her something if you want to use her like on a dark season cab line. But yeah, all in all, I say Setsuna came out as the winner. I do have no, I'm sorry. Legion came out as a winner with Setsuna as a close second. Legion's is really insanely good. Although, unlike Setsuna, who can pretty much almost always get her effect off. I mean, all she needs is a buff. You can even give her an O skill or a Rouse skill if you want to make sure that she gets the buff. Legion does require your opponents to be buff, which in Arena is really good because everybody runs Rally Up Plus or Rally Plus on, so they always have buffs anyway. So for Arena, and Arena's all really good. For an AR defense team, really good. For AR offense, not so much because you tend to debuff the enemy with Panic Banner and everything. So I guess you can do if they have a rally trap to buff themselves, he could counter that completely. He doesn't kill Blade Tomes because he doesn't get rid of their buffs. He just turns their buff. He debuffs them by their buffs. But Blade Tomes will still stack their attack. So a Blade Tome is still effective. It's just neutered somewhat. But yeah, that is it for the refines and for today's episode of Aether Raids. So once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.